Do you have the courage to look straight into the harshest truth of the venomous snake world? When the environment becomes competitive to the extreme, all boundaries between hunter and conspecifics seem to disappear. This is not just a story about hunting, but the survival instinct pushed to the coldest level. Let's explore the brutal moments when venomous snakes cannibalize their own kind, captured on camera. Let's get started now. Brown snake versus black-headed viper. Did you know that even before leaving the eggshell, the killer instinct is already formed under the damp soil? The eggs of the black-headed viper begin to crack.
The juvenile snakes that slither out of...
A tiny life with a characteristic black head is struggling to squeeze out of the tough, leathery shell to face the world. Even newly born, they possess fully developed venom glands and aggressive behavior for self-defense. However, in nature, size and experience are the deciding factors for survival. The brown snake, one of the species with the most potent neurotoxic venom in the world, with lightning-fast attack speed. It is not afraid of the opponent's venom. This is not just a hunt, but a purge of competitors in the territory. Each body contraction pushes the victim deep into the esophagus, a testament to the absolute dominance of the snake hunter. Indigo snake versus rattlesnake. In the natural world, venom does not always guarantee survival. A tense encounter takes place when the large indigo snake silently advances towards the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake immediately coils defensively, trying to emit warning vibrations. Both maintain a probing distance, where genetic evolution will decide who is the true ruler of this land. The key lies in the specific proteins in the blood of the indigo snake, which have the ability to neutralize tissue-destroying enzymes in the opponent's venom, making it braver than ever. Quick as a flash, the indigo snake delivers a bite to initiate the hunt. After just a few seconds, the prey is completely paralyzed. The battle gradually comes to an end. The indigo snake has completely subdued the prey. In nature, muscular strength and genetic adaptation are sometimes even more powerful than venom. Crocodile versus rattlesnake. Under the calm water surface, a crocodile silently moves. Not far away, a rattlesnake is slithering onto the mudflat. The snake slowly slithers through the grass, unintentionally approaching the giant predator. It stops right next to the snout of the crocodile, lying completely still. The distance between the two creatures is now measured in centimeters. Suddenly, the crocodile delivers a fatal bite with terrifying speed. A struggle breaks out on the ground. The chaos immediately attracts the group of crocodiles underwater. They are agitated, splashing fiercely, waiting to scramble. With a bite force of over 2,000 pounds per square inch, The prey will have no chance to resist as soon as it falls into the deadly jaws. In the swamp world, when those jaws have closed, the prey's hope of survival is officially zero. Inland taipan versus rat. On the cracked desert, the inland taipan moves silently. Its characteristic scales help it camouflage perfectly in the arid environment. Under the grass, a rat hurries to find food and then crawls into a deep burrow. Missing no trace, the snake slithers along the cracks, heading straight into the dark underground burrow system. And it has found the prey's hiding place. When the rat is cornered, the taipan delivers an accurate bite. Quickly sinking its venomous fangs, the victim struggles fiercely, but all efforts are hopeless.
The rat's body, its lethal effects.
Just a few seconds later, the venom devastates the body, causing the victim to completely collapse. The predator slowly approaches, opens its jaw joints wide, and slowly puts the prey's head into its mouth. The sphincter muscles contract continuously, pushing the rat's entire body deep into the stomach.
The venom that has killed the rat now has enough flesh.
Savoring the very end of the tail, the snake becomes satisfied, closing the cruel underground hunt. Racer snake versus rattlesnake. On the arid terrain, a harsh law of survival is unfolding. A high-speed racer snake is cornering a highly venomous rattlesnake, completely cutting off its escape route. The predator delivers an accurate bite. When the opponent struggles, it immediately coils its body to create a tight constriction. The predator's teeth lock tightly onto the head, neutralizing the deadly venomous fangs. In nature, many predatory snakes evolved incredible venom resistance due to living in the same environment as other venomous snakes. The pressure from the coils continuously increases, extinguishing all hopes of survival. The absolute grip has caused the rattlesnake to completely collapse. Despite possessing one of the most terrifying venoms on the prairie, the rattlesnake still completely collapses before the perfect hunting tactic. A clear testament showing that in nature, endurance and sophisticated constriction strategies can defeat even deadly weapons. King snake versus copperhead. In the wild nature, venom is not necessarily the ultimate weapon. Under the leaf litter, a king snake is tightly coiling around a copperhead. Even though the victim possesses extremely dangerous venom, the king snake evolved with natural immunity to this toxin. That special biological ability turns it into the most terrifying cannibalistic hunter. The predator uses muscular strength to neutralize the opponent, then begins swallowing from the head. When the resistance completely ends, the king snake slowly loosens the coils. The process of consuming a giant meal makes its body become heavy and sluggish. Still holding tightly to the victim's tail, it hurries to slither towards a fallen log to find a hiding place. A large meal brings life, But the moment of digestion is also when the ruler becomes the most vulnerable. Boomslang versus gray-headed bush shrike. The gray-headed bush shrike is subduing a long green snake.
Yeah, in the eyes.
The bird does not attack the body, but completely concentrates its pecking force on the snake's eyes and head. The snake is injured in the head area, starts bleeding, loses orientation, and resists passively.
Did you bring them?
So it's not on the frost snake, it's either...
The snake slithers aimlessly. This is a natural spinal reflex of reptiles when the central nervous system has been neutralized. This behavior clearly shows the attack tactic of depriving vision to avoid risks from fangs by the predatory bird.
It's also called the air hostess bird.
The snake's body still twitches reflexively, but is completely exhausted. With keen instinct, the small bird has completely subdued the dangerous reptile. Brown snake versus tiger snake. Amidst the dry leaves, two creatures are entwined in a life and death battle. In the wild nature, reptilian cannibalism is the most brutal survival strategy. The darker one uses muscular strength to completely overwhelm, biting its jaws tightly onto the opponent's head. The resistance efforts become weak and disjointed, giving way to the dominance of the one holding the upper hand. The desperate struggle exposes the law of the strong swallowing the weak. The predator patiently maintains the cold grip. Silence encompasses an inevitable outcome in unfeeling nature. Python versus indigo snake.
With a swift Burmese python.
A newly hatched Burmese python hurries to leave the nest. From under the tree roots, an indigo snake appears.
It is immune against their venom.
The scent of the young python has fallen into its crosshairs. The indigo snake silently slithers on the rocky surface, patiently tailing. With a lightning-fast bite, it sinks its sharp teeth into the small python's neck, locking the victim tight. The indigo snake does not use venom. Its weapon is a bone-crushing bite force.
Feisty young python, enough strength to fight back its attack.
The Burmese python carries the constriction instinct from birth. However, the physical difference has decided the outcome. The indigo snake patiently uses its sharp jaws to lock tight, draining the opponent's strength. The desperate constriction coils of the young python gradually loosen.
The hatchling is losing its strength.
When the final resistance fades, the victim is dragged deep into a dark hollow.
The python hatchling is doomed, and any resistance is in vain.
A life closes swiftly, the clearest testament to the cold cycle of life of creation. What you have just watched shows that, in nature, there is no concept of absolute safety, even among individuals of the same species. For venomous snakes, venom and adaptability are the deciding factors to maintain existence through generations. That is a cold but authentic law of the wild world. If you find this content striking, please hit like, Leave a comment sharing your emotions and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring other dramatic natural stories. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. See you again in the next journey of the mysterious natural world.
The hatchling, firmly holding it.